Africa Nazarene University, apart from taking BCom as my course, I am also serving as a sound technician. And when I came to Africa at Nazarene University, I developed interest in being a sound technician. And from there, I was trained. And out of that, I'm also privileged to serve the community at Africa Nazarene University as a sound technician. Amongst the things that we are doing, or among the things that I'm doing to help the community here, is to set up the instruments for chapel services, and also to ensure that each and every student, staffs, and faculty are comfortable during the service. I also help in setting down on the same. Those are the equipments. I also ensure that these instruments are well kept at Africa Nazarene University. We also do repair and maintenance, that is on our cables, on our microphones, on our speakers. We ensure that they are up to date and well functioning.
I've known Tobias for the past 2 years here at Africa Nazarene University. He has been serving in the sound team that assists the worship team here at chapel services. And I can say that his work is very critical because he assists the worship team to have an easy time, especially with the microphones and the sound for the instruments. And without him, the worship team would really have a hard time. I really appreciate his work.
I work alongside Tobias. He's a great guy with his work. He has a great work ethic. He's a fun guy to work with. He always cracks jokes to make a situation light, even when things are complicated. And yeah, he helps out a lot with balancing of sound, feeding us sound when you are streaming. And I've worked with him for 2 years, 2 years since 2022. And yeah, if asked, I would like to work alongside him more in the future, maybe when we get employed out there, or maybe when we get fully employed in Nazarene. I would like to work with him.
Apart from helping here, I do help even outside the campus, and this is by providing the public address during community meetings within ANU and even outside ANU. I help in providing PA in activities like sports, marketing. One of the challenges that I do face as a sound technician is troubleshooting. I can maybe do a setup ahead of tomorrow's event, and I can ensure that everything else is in place. And the following day, there could be variation, and this variation is a result of the digital mixer that we are using. And it has got many features that you have to ensure that all of them are in place. And at some point, we have to do adjustments. When you come the following morning, you have to do adjustments starting from the gains of the microphones, the low cuts. You have to EQ and ensure that everything else is in place. Another challenge that I face is scheduling, and this takes maybe my schedule for classes. Maybe let's take, for example, I have a class that is running as from 8 to 11, and at the same time or the same day, we do have, for example, on Tuesdays, we have a chapel service running from 11:30. And when I'm in class 8 to 11, I'm also required to be setting up by 10:30 to 11, so that by 11:30 when we are starting, everything else is in place and everything else is working. Another challenge is on extended working hours. Sometimes I do stay here maybe until late, just to ensure that everything is well. For example, when there is a practice, praise and worship practice, sometimes I have to be here and ensure that they are doing well, and ensuring that they are very comfortable in their practices. During this period, I've been able to train other students who are interested in becoming a sound technician, and found it a joy to train other people also to have the same skill. And also the same skill has also helped me to help the bigger community. For example, in my local church, I've been able to help in sound, still being a sound technician. I've been able to help in my local church. And at the same time, I do help in handling sound when we go for mission. That is in my local church now. I normally in charge of handling sound and all those equipments, ensuring that they are safe, they are in a good condition, and I've found it a joy, and it has been a beautiful thing to do.